Hey, what's happening, guys? As the title states, you're looking at a 90 or 91 Toyota Camry. And, you know, I'm happy to find this because these cars are a dying breed. And not only that, this one's actually in real good shape. It doesn't have any rust all over it. It's from Quebec. It says Pointe-aux-Trembles Toyota. Dealer sticker. Was that an old Mac Renault I just saw go by? I'm pretty sure it was. It had that typical diesel sound they had. Anyway, Pointe-aux-Trembles is on the eastern tip of the island of Montreal. Right now we're on René Lévesque Boulevard here in the village. And yeah, it's in damn good shape. It's showing its age a little bit. Got some rubber part here that's sticking out. Luggage rack, that was optional. This is probably an LE model. My mom had an 89. So I got nice memories of that car. And I remember when she sold it, she traded it for a 93 Honda Accord. I had found her at Civic Honda on Sources Boulevard in DDO. And when she traded it in, I had done this. I took a shitload of Vaseline and put it at the bottom of the doors and the wheel wells, so it was all covered in mud. Regardless, it still had rust on the rear wheel wells. And the only thing I'm not crazy about is it doesn't have the original hubcaps on it. Those hubcaps look like they're from a later model car. And yeah, you see it says right here, oh sorry, it's an SE Special Edition. Oh, that's even rarer probably. Now, the other fender is also missing that black stripe. So I'm wondering if this car was actually in an accident maybe. And those fenders or the whole front end was replaced maybe. And these cars were you know, they were gutless, frankly. I remember my brother and me one time we were going up north to meet my mom and her boyfriend, and we're on the 2-lane blacktop, and he went to go past a car, and it was like, holy shit, it was like life and death. The fucking car's like, let's go, 4-cylinder. No power. By the way, I think this is a 91 maybe, because which was the last year for this design. This design was made from 87 to 91, because look, it's got that Toyota crest as we know it today, but prior to that, they practically had no emblems. Yeah, that bumper's seen better times, better days. You know what I mean? I'm willing to fucking bet you this car has over 350,000 miles on it. Incidentally, at the same time, when my mom had this car in the early 90s, we lived in Ville-Saint-Pierre, which is west of here in Lachine, and the neighbor next door, he was Chinese, and he had a brown version of that, but it was the cheap one. It had the black bumpers. It didn't look as good. That car had over fucking 300,000 clicks on it easily. You know? But look at that, it's still surviving, it's still here. I mean, from a car that's from the Rust Belt, it's pretty amazing. I mean, I even have to wonder if this thing was even winter driven because it's just so clean, you know? I love that trucking, baby. Oh yeah, the interior is same style as the one my mom had, but mine had a blue. My mom had a white car with a blue interior, and this one, it's weird. It almost looks like they're seat covers. Yeah. That's in great condition, automatic. Same dash, same steering wheel. Of course, in '89, they came out with a V6 version, and they sold a lot of those with the V6, actually. You know? Then of course in '93 they were all restyled and they looked, you know, totally different. But there was one I saw, I think it was the same one, it had to have been, it couldn't have been two of them, but it was an 88 or 89 and it was white, exactly like my mom's. It was mint. And then I saw it, I think last year or something, at a garage again in Ville-Saint-Laurent. But just really cool. But again, you see, look at the door doesn't match with the rest of the car, so I'm sure this car was in an accident. But regardless, it's a fucking cool car, you know? It's a survivor. It's funny because, again, if you were to talk to me a year or more ago, you know, I wouldn't have filmed these cars because they weren't old enough. But now the cars today are so fucking painfully dull, like 90% of them. These cars bring up nostalgia. Again, another sign this car was in an accident. You see the hood doesn't fit perfectly with the whole front valance. Anyway, neat stuff to see. So hope you guys liked it. And take care. Bye-bye.